Okay, so that's a question 8 right there. So in question 8, they say which of the following statement is or are true. So they give option. They say for every graph of a linear function is a straight line. Come on, man. I mean, that's obvious, because when you say linear, means something straight. It does not bend. So every graph of a linear function is a straight line. Yes, it is. Okay, now they say vertical line has no slope. Yes, it does not have a slope. So A and B is true. And C, the equation of a line perpendicular to y-axis is x equal to c, where c is the constant. No. Y equal to c, where c is the constant. But let me explain to you. So C is not true. A and B are true. But let me explain to you what that means. Okay, so that's a question right there. Excuse me. Just in case, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, some of the people that say me, say, man, did you write with your own handwriting? And I couldn't see clearly. So reason right here. So I'm saying? So the graph of, the same question. Okay, let's go. So that's the option right there. So let's go. So solution for the first one. Excuse me. Let me use this one. Excuse me. Solution. So they say every graph of a linear function is such line. Yeah, of course. For example, this is a Cartesian plane. So let's say you have a straight line here. Y equal to, this is y equal to negative x. Yes, every straight line is a linear. So it's true. This is true, A. Now we go for B. For B, how did I say here? They say vertical line has no slope. Vertical line has no slope. What does that mean, vertical line has no slope? For example, you have a Cartesian plane here. This is a Cartesian plane. Let's draw a vertical line here. Anyway, let's say here. So this vertical line pass through some points. Let's say this is 5, and this is 3. So it's going to be 5 and 3. And these coordinates here, remember, whenever a line is vertical, means they share the same value of x. So of course this must be 5, and let's say negative 4. Let's find a slope and see. Let's find a slope, because they talk about vertical line has no slope. Let's see if it's true or it's not true. So we're going to say slope. Always, if you want to get slope, m, or sometimes slope we call it gradient, equal to change in y, means you say y2 minus y1, change in y over changing x. But sometimes some of the students, they used to y2 over minus y1, x2 minus x1. But most of the time I prefer, if this is, let's say, q and this is r, I'll say y at q or minus y at r, and then x at q minus x at r. That's a good way. I would prefer like that. So because these are letters q and r, let's say a and b, a and b. So I'm gonna say slope, or sometimes slope we call it gradient. Let me write here, slope, gradient is the same thing. Gradient, slope, or when you say slope, is the same thing. Sometimes fixed derivative, but it's not part of the question. Fixed derivative means slope and means gradient. So we're gonna say, okay, so slope, which you represent by letter m, y at a. What is y at a? 3. Or you can start here. If you start here, it means everything must start from here. If you start here, everything must start from there. So we say, okay, so we decided to start y at here, a. Y at a equal to 3 minus, what is y at b? Negative 4. So minus negative 4 over. Now we go for what for? For x. So we start, because we start here, so we must start x here. X equal to 5 minus x at t also equal to 5. So you see, this is going to be 3 minus 6 is going to be equal to 7, because this is going to be plus here. And this 5 minus 5 equal to 0. And this is undefined. So since it's undefined, and then we say no, there is no, is undefined. So if it's undefined, it means there's no such a thing. So slope does not exist. So say slope of vertical line does not exist. Slope is undefined. Define. Or no slope. Mean does not exist. There's no such a thing. So I'm saying it's undefined. Sorry guy, man. This is the end of the paper. So the paper is grabbed. Okay, so it's undefined or no slope. We say no slope, like how they say in the option. So no slope, or sometimes slope they call it gradient. No slope or no gradient. Yeah, so that's how we say. So option B is true. Okay, what about how if you have a horizontal line? It's not part of the question, but let me show you how if you have a horizontal line. So let's draw a horizontal line, for example. Okay, so this is a Cartesian plane. We want to see what happened with the slope. This is a Cartesian plane. Let's use the pen now. Okay, let's say you have a horizontal line here. So we know whenever you have a horizontal line, they always share the same value of y. So let's say this is Chona Bantu. Okay, let's say this is the value of x, let's say this is equal to 6 and y equal to -4. But the value of y is going to be the same thing everywhere for horizontal line. So let's say this is x equal to -3 and y equal to, you know, y is going to share the same thing. So this x equal to -3 and y of course is going to be -4. So -3 and -4. All the value of y is common here. So let's get a slope. We say slope equal to mn n. Let's say mn n. So we're going to say y at m, or if you start, you can start either way. It's optional. So y at m or minus y at n, and then you say x at m minus x at n. So now we say, what is y at m? 6. No, come on, man. Y at m equal to -4. My apology. Y at m -4 minus y at n -4 over x at m 6 minus x at n -3. So now we're gonna have this is gonna give us plus here. Excuse me. This is gonna give us plus here. So -4 plus 4 equal to 0, and this one is gonna give us plus equal to 9. So for horizontal line, slope equal to 0 means there's no slope. You can see when you say slope is like a hill. So something like this means there's no slope. Slope equal to 0. So for horizontal line, slope equal to 0 because they might have something like this. Slope is equal to 0. Okay, so let's go for the last part, man. So the last part of the question, but that was not part of the question, but I thought it was important to show you so that you know. So this is very important, man, also. So now we go for, they say equation of a line perpendicular to y-axis. So this is part of the question. They say equation of a line perpendicular to the y-axis is x equal to x. No, we know y equal to x. So now let's go and get it. So I'm going to say, okay, let me just separate these, excuse me. Okay, I'm going to separate with other color. Man, let me use green, man. I've been using red and blue all the time. Okay, so let's draw a Cartesian plane. And this is x, and this is y. So they say equation of a line perpendicular to the y-axis. Which one is y-axis face? I mean, this is y-axis. You know what I'm saying? That's what y-axis. No, come on, man. What am I talking about? This is x-axis, this is y-axis. So when they say equation perpendicular to y-axis, what is perpendicular? Perpendicular means it must make angle 90. So equation of a line perpendicular to the y-axis, according to the question, perpendicular to the equation of a line perpendicular to the y-axis, perpendicular to the y-axis. Means this equation of a line is coming, let's say anywhere. Let's assume here. Means perpendicular. Perpendicular means make angle 90. With y, you see, with y-axis. So what do they want? So it's perpendicular to y-axis. This is going to be y-intercept. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be y-intercept. So for that case, c equal to y, not c equal to x. That's a lie. So according to the option here, they say c equal to x. Not true. It's c equal to y. You know what I'm saying? C equal to y. I can prove to you. But I will not c equal to y. For sure. Because now look, c is y-intercept. So where is it going to cut? It's going to cut at y and not x. You know what I'm saying? C always y-intercept. Like if somebody gave you y equal to mx plus c, this c, excuse me, the c is y-intercept. What is y-intercept? Where is it going to cut at? Y. But where is it going to cut? If it's perpendicular to the y, this line means it's going to cut at y. So y equal to c and not x. Means this line does not cut at x. So for that case now, excuse me, so it's not true. They say here, go to the question, they say perpendicular to the y-axis and x equal to c. No, y equal to c. So this is false. The last one is false. Look, pen. So only A and B. So this is false. Question 8. This is false here. This is true. Option 2. And what is option? True. So now we go to the option. So option 4. A and B. So option 4. So it's option 4. There's a lot of option 4 here, man. Only A and B. So that's the answer. So only A and B. Option 4.